Yamaha's MotoGP star Fabio Quartararo has delivered a rather lukewarm first impression of the team's new V4 bike. In a surprising twist, Quartararo, known for his bold riding style, has expressed disappointment, stating that the V4 prototype hasn't significantly improved upon the weaknesses of Yamaha's primary bike. The V4 made its competitive debut during the San Marino Grand Prix, with test rider Augusto Fernandez at the helm. While it showed some promise, running competitively against other inline-four Yamaha M1s, it struggled to keep up in race conditions, finishing over a minute behind the dominant Ducati of Marc Marquez. Quartararo, along with Alex Rins and Jack Miller, had a sneak peek at the V4 during private testing in Barcelona before the Misano weekend. However, they were all sworn to secrecy during the San Marino GP, only to be unleashed to speak freely after the post-race test at Misano. And boy, did Quartararo have some thoughts? He admitted that his experience on the V4 left him underwhelmed, stating, "At the moment, it's worse. But here's where it gets controversial." Quartararo's feedback contrasts sharply with that of his teammate, Jack Miller. Miller, who is only 0.8 of a second behind Quartararo, described the bike as doing all the right things and needing just some time and fine-tuning. He even joked, "You can't reinvent the wheel in a day. You need at least a week for that." So, what gives? Why the differing opinions? Quartararo, with his vast experience riding inline-four engines throughout his MotoGP career, has a unique perspective. He noted that while the V4 offered some differences, especially in terms of aggression, it hadn't yet found the sweet spot in terms of improvements. He explained, "In Barcelona, we felt some differences that were better for me. Here, we haven't found that yet." And this is the part most people miss. Test rider Fernandez's assessment adds another layer to the story. He believes the V4 is already competitive at its peak, but lacks consistency and the right balance between the front and rear. It seems the V4 has sacrificed some of the front-end strength of the other Yamaha bikes to improve the rear end, a trade-off that Quartararo isn't entirely sold on. So is the V4 a step in the right direction, or is it just a work in progress? Quartararo's comments leave room for interpretation. He acknowledges the team's efforts but remains cautious, stating, "At the moment, I don't see any improvement in the area we really need to make." Miller, on the other hand, seems more optimistic, believing that with time and development, the V4 has the potential to become a competitive machine. What do you think? Is Quartararo being too critical? Or is he right to demand more from Yamaha? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. #MotoGP, #Yamaha, #Quartararo, #Miller, #controversy, #development.